Hey guys, what's up? It's Benny, also known as It's Rune, obviously. Well, I just figured, I know it's been like a year since I've actually been on the game and made any videos. I've just been really busy over the past year doing things. Right now I'm just picking up some quest supplies. Uh, since I'm here, I was getting some gnome spice for a part of Recipe for Disaster, so I figured I would just collect other things I'm going to need for future quests, because that's what I do. I basically just throw them in my bank, that way I don't have to look for them later, because I know most of every item I need for questing. Uh, some of this I could pick up later in the chest, but I figured why not just pick it up now, right? Anyway, I'm going to do a new Road to Max Berserker Pier. I'm actually going to finish it this time, most likely with I'm going to do my best to do daily progress vids, at least, and obviously once I get Barrel's Gloves and Venge and stuff, I'll do some PKing in between there. I'm currently 44 combat, 1 defense. The only thing I've actually done on this account so far is 64 range. All this other stuff is from quests. Like, I have 37 quest points. The only quest I've done so far is almost all of the non-members but 3, and Waterfall quest. And the first part of Recipe for Disaster, the Cook's part. I'm actually about to do the Goblin part of Recipe for Disaster. That way I can get 9 farming, and that'll give me a little boost so I don't have to store it on potatoes, you know, store it on cabbages, and yeah, go ahead and do marigolds and stuff. It's a really helpful boost. Also, 1,000 crafting experience. Uh, you, yeah, I could continue my old Zerker, but he's actually 70 attack, 70 defense, 93 strength, Venge, Darerocker, and stuff. Like, I made him that whenever I quit a year ago, basically for fun, because I figured since I was working so much and trying to get everything in life situated, I was basically just AFK training, and so I got bored and got 70 defense, so it'd be easier to AFK. But anyway, that's besides the point. Let's get on topic. Basically, yeah, I just picked up all this stuff. Basically, yeah. So, Road to Max Berserker here. I'm rushing Barrel's Gloves. I work a lot of doubles at work, so on the days I work doubles, I may not get a progress vid. I might anyway, because, you know, if I had like an afternoon off, I could get some progress and then go and upload it that night or something, or in the morning before work. But yeah. So, yeah, this is the beginning pretty much. Since I have Orion or whatever, it takes a screenshot every time I gain a level, so I guess I can make progress vids with all those with music, or you guys can just hear me talk for a few minutes. It's up to you. My name is currently It's Iron. I have the original It's Zerk and It's Rune name, so whenever I officially make this a Zerker, I'll probably swap it over to like It's Zerk, most likely. Just swap the names over, that way I can keep all the originals. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. I hope to get some good content out to you guys. I might go ahead and, while I'm questing and stuff, I might just AFK my Darerocker and go ahead and max him out in strength and like range and stuff. I don't know yet though, but I'll probably produce PK vids on that account as well in the future. But for now, I'm just going to focus on getting Barrel's Gloves. Usually it takes me a week if I play a lot, but obviously it's going to take me a lot longer than that since I don't have all that time to no life. Like, I used to, like, the first day I would just start questing, I'd bust out like almost 100 quest points in the first day. And then, like, my fastest time, of course, mind you, that was, last time it took, like, at the beginning of this 2007 RuneScape, it took me, I think, almost 2 weeks to get them. Maybe just a little bit under, but that was also starting from scratch, and I couldn't buy any items from anyone because no one was selling them, and I had no cash. So I pretty much had to gather all the items myself, which I actually do that a lot. Like, every time I pass a store that I know has an item that I'm going to need for a quest in the future, I'll go ahead and pick it up and throw it in my bank, because now we have the search thing. So that's going to make it a lot easier and save me a heck of a lot of time. And this is my bank, pretty much 600k cash. Obviously, if I sold everything, I'd probably have like 2 mil or so. So that's a good start. It's better than starting from nothing. But yeah. Anyway, that's about it. So I know this isn't a very enjoyable video, obviously, because it's me just talking about my plans, but yeah, it's a start, and it gives you all something to look forward to. I had no idea that tells you your total XP. That's awesome. Anyway, yeah. So I'm going to continue questing. I'll post probably the actual first progress video. I think I know that guy. Pretty sure he's one of my friends on It's Zerk. I'm not sure though. Anyway, so I'm going to bust out a bunch of quests and skills. I usually don't skill at all until I do almost as many quests as I can, other than the skills required to do like a quest to get more quests done, obviously, because you gain so many skills off questing that it saves you basically almost a week's worth of skilling, pretty much, because like whenever you first start skilling, it takes like an hour to gain like 20 levels, you know. That also reminds me I need to go ahead and get a kitten so I can carry around and get a cat for Evil Dave. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and, like, if you can, just subscribe if you want to see the progress vids and some PK videos in roughly 2 to 3 weeks. I'm going to say I should be able to PK within then, because I'll probably have Barrels Gloves in a couple weeks. And quite a bit of training. I'm not going to really do any training on my combat at all, other than I got 64 range because I think you need like 62, 63, maybe 67 for a quest. I can't remember. Maybe less, might be 50 something. I think it's just over 60. But yeah, I basically get that because in the range I can basically just range all the bosses and all the quests, and then I'm done. So yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.